Hey y'all, happy Thursday. Happy pre-Friday. I wasn't supposed to be here today. I was gonna go and play pickleball with my daughter, but it's really freaking hot outside. Like it's 109 Fahrenheit. And I'm not entirely certain what that is in Celsius, but it's super hot. I can't do the math in my head, but it's very, very hot. So what I thought I would do is pop into Palia. Now, this is actually not the character that I started for the Palia 2025 playthrough. This is actually my character. You see, Prof Spiritcaller. And I thought, see what, I mean, it's not like I'm super advanced in Palia, but you can see where I am, at least in this. Because I do think I'm going to stream Palia more. I really have fun playing it. And I really like this community a lot. I got my my 60 cash shop coins. They have a little daily thing. All right, let's take a look at the garden first. I feel like my decor is not awful, but it is super pedestrian compared to some of what you've seen. Let's get the place weeded first, and then we'll see about doing some harvesting. Believe it or not, weeds actually sell in this. Okay, awesome. 9 star blueberries. My gardening skill is really so high that I very rarely get any that aren't starred, but sometimes. Yeah, 21 star apples and 3 regular ones. What else do we got here? I mean, that's only 5 and 4. And then some cotton. Okay. Let's go stick stuff back in here and figure out what we're gonna plant. The blueberries, of course, I mean, they'll just make more blueberries. But we had 3 cotton go, so we're gonna need something else to plant there. Oh, let's see. What are we short on? I'm not really short on anything. I'm kind of short on pumpkins, but I feel like pumpkins take up more than just 1 square. I know that beans do. You know what doesn't? Wheat doesn't. And tomatoes don't. And tomatoes actually sell for quite a bit. Let's put a couple of tomato vines down. All right, so switch to the hoe. Okay. And there, and there. All right. So with the advanced gear, like you, not only am I watering, you know, the plot, it looks like I'm watering, but I'm getting all the ones around it too. So watering doesn't take anywhere near as long. Oh, these are ready. Oh, I should have gotten them earlier. Let's... We did tomatoes for those other 2. Let's figure out what we're gonna put there. Okay, no more tomatoes. We've got plenty. I mean... the only thing I could think of maybe would be rice. Rice wouldn't be bad. You use rice a lot in sushi dishes? The reason sushi dishes are good, sushi dishes, there we go, is because they give you a little fishing boost. pretty nice. All right, almost done for the day here. With a with an older, like I have the fully upgraded watering can. With the older one, this kind of stuff takes a long time. All right, hey, you know what we should do is check over here. This is passive income right here, these preserve jars. Essentially what I did was I just dropped 11 blueberries in there, and when it's done, it's given me 11 blueberry jam. You can see that like a star blueberry sells for 58, a star blueberry jam sells for 88. So it's just a way to kind of elevate the amount of money you're making. Let's drop 10 more in there. Okay. Apple jam sells for 144. A star apple sells for 96. Apple jam is big money. Let's throw... Yeah, get some in there. And then we got spicy peppers selling for 72 a jar. Whereas these sell for 48 each. You know what? Let's put something else in there. What do we got a lot of? You know, we got a lot of these. Canned beans. All right, this is not a big money maker right here. It's just, I had a lot of beans. So like these sell for like 41 each, but beans actually, you know what? Beans sell for, oh, okay. No, these are just regular ones. That's why. The regular ones sell for 28 each. Okay. For a second, I was like, you must be kidding me. What are we gonna throw in here? Let's do more blueberries. All right, and then that's more spicy peppers. How about we throw in, how about some of these beans? I got a little too excited with my clicking there. There we go. All right. So I had some more pumpkin seeds. You can actually have these generate more seeds for you, so you don't have to buy them. And which is good because apple seeds, like, check this out. These apple seeds are 700 gold each. Whereas I can just drop 10 of them in there, and in 2 hours, I'll get another apple seed. All right, these are worm creators, and what I normally do is just throw some kind of like meat that I have a lot of, right, or mushrooms that I have a lot of, or sushi. So I'm just gonna throw the elder clam mushroom meat in there. 3 glowing worms, 12 fertilizer, very nice, and 3 more. All right, what did I have anything in here? Yep, another apple. All right, maybe I should think about blueberries. How am I doing for blueberry seeds? I got 29. Let's throw, that'll give me 2, and that'll give me another 2. All right, so all this stuff is churning away. Let's go take a look at the tool room. So this is like a little building room here where I essentially do all the cool stuff. That's for just building stuff right there. I've got a pair of smelters for doing bars. This one was doing iron bars recently. Takes 5 ore to build a bar. What do I got here that I could do? I could do bars of copper. Here, make some copper bars. Looks cool. Love that sound. Got some gold there, and then we'll throw the pallium in here and have that cook up some pallium bars. All right, we had this do some fabric with the cotton. Let's see. We've got a ton of leather. I mean, just a ton. Oh, we could make more fabric. What's fabric? It takes 2? There we go. We'll have that do that. And this is for making glass, which you can make into light bulbs. I don't think I really need them right now, so I'm gonna leave that one quiet. Over here, I like to have at least like 100 of each kind of plank. So let's throw like, I don't know, 40 of these on there. Okay, that'll do. This is the man cave that I have set up here. You can see I've got like 2 nice comfy chairs. Each one has a little mug of ale, and then a bunch of little trophies that I have won. That's a little shark plushie right there. I'm kind of fond of that. It's got a little video game. Got a jukebox going on. I'm a big fan of this one. There's also hunting trophies there. That's what a lot of people refer to as the disco deer. It is a Cernuck, which is really hard to get in Bahari Bay. I think that one's called the Waveback. Yeah, that one's over in the new place. And then that right there is the Mujin. We'll probably see a bunch of them when we go out. All right, let's sell some stuff. I think we've looked at enough decor. You know, I don't need to carry that around, but let's throw all of the jars and cans and stuff all in there. I'm gonna make 4,300. That is good money right there. So we'll go ahead, close that up. So right here, focus. Yeah, I need focus to be able to really maximize the amount of experience that I am getting anytime I complete a task. And my max is 900, and I'm down to about 400. The best way to rectify that is to eat some food. And I have bean burgers, which I made. You know what? It might not be a bad idea to whip up some more food. Let's do that. Cooking in this is really fun. You can do some of it solo, but you can also do it with other people. And if you do it with other folks, everybody gets whatever you cook, and everybody gets experience for it. Let's see, what are we gonna make? So here are the burgers, not the murder. Like, I'd like to make something like these flotato fries with ketchup. I mean, the really good ones will give you about 500 back. Like I was talking about earlier, the sushi gives you a buff for fishing. I don't have any dari cloves though, and you need those for sushi. I could make sashimi. Could I? Yeah. We'll make some sashimi. All right. So first thing, we got to cook some rice. This is easy. I just tell it I want to interact, and I hold my mouse button down until that blue circle fills the whole bowl. Boom, got it. And now we go over here. Now we're gonna go over to this side and chop up some fish. All right, here, add the ingredients, and boom, got it. 3 sashimi. That's not bad. That'll be good if we go fishing. All right, let's make something else though that's gonna have a little bit better, have a little bit better for focus. I mean, we could make more bean burgers, I guess. That wouldn't be awful. They're kind of fun to make. Yeah, let's do it. All right. It looks kind of intimidating, huh? I mean, there's like stuff around all of them. This is a good one for multiple people to make. Okay. Make the mayonnaise here. You can see on the lower right corner there, it had all the ingredients, which I have. I guess that I have a pretty a pretty full what do you call it, pantry. All right, so chop up onions here. You can see the rhythm for chopping up different veggies is different, or fish. Like the rhythm for chopping onions is different for chopping fish. Cool. I'm gonna have to do something with that light there. Very good. Whack up some more tomatoes here. Okay, real good. We're gonna roll out the dough. Same kind of thing. Okay, we're gonna use that dough and bake burger buns in here. This is just a matter of waiting. If you let them sit, they'll burn, and that just ruins the dish. All right, grabbed them. Okay, gonna roll out the beans. All right, let's see. Oh, we can't make that burger sauce yet. Gotta cook. Farmer's cheese. Oh, that sounds so gross. Same type of thing. We're just holding the mouse button down to stir it until it's done. The ketchup is the same kind of way. The burger's a little different. Just held the mouse button down until that little thing that was going around got in a circle. Then I let off. I think we can mix the burger sauce now, since the ketchup is ready. Same thing. Stirring is very easy. All right, just add everything in here. And Bob's your uncle, we have made 3 more bean burgers. Just normal quality, though. How about that? That's a weekly challenge right there. Doing weeklies is good. Okay, so now we have a bunch more burgers. Did those ones we just came out? Oh, yeah, I guess those did come out normal. All right, all right. It's getting to be a little later in the evening, and one of the things I like to do in the evening is go play Hot Pot. Let's go have a look. So if you ever played like Rummy, Hot Pot is not going to be like hard to grasp. Now, of course, all these other people are different players. I think we've probably touched on that many, many times. I mean, there are NPCs. This big robot coming up on my right, that's Hecla, it's an NPC. Luke Presley Wood there, that's somebody. All right, so we are gonna duck back here. Underground into the little secret area. We might also look, they have like some, they've got some kind of cool furniture that'll be for sale. And we'll check that out just to see if there's anything interesting. I don't really care for that or that runner. Yeah, I don't really care for any of those. What do we have over here? This is cool, but I've already got one. I like that vent. That's neat. That is a refrigerator. That might be interesting. Let's get that. All right. So let's jump into a hot pot game. I'm hoping that these people like aren't playing spam, which is a kind of a variation of it that I really don't like. And they get like super pissed off if you don't play it the way they want it to be played. So. And they don't have a fourth player, so. All right, so what I'm looking for are 3 sets, and a set has to be like exactly the same thing. Like these 2 things here would be the beginning of a set. Oh, hold on here. Or 3 that are completely different items, but in the same color. And we're gonna grab that one, and maybe we throw that. So now I've got 2 in this yellow set, and these 2 little, I don't know, squiggly pasta things. Oh, I didn't. All right, I did something wrong there. I also could grab whatever they had discarded. Discarder, hey, good day. And I just might grab this one. No, never mind, I won't grab that one. I am gonna discard that one. That would do me no good at all. Oh, look at this. Nobody's taking it. I'm taking this, and that'll be our set right there. Let's dump this. We haven't seen a lot of fish. Although somebody just grabbed it. That's probably why. They have at least a couple people who are picking up fish sets. All right, so we're good here. We've got to do something with the rest of this stuff. It's my turn. I mean, we could grab this and try to get a fungus set. I've already seen a couple of them go by. I haven't seen very many green ones go by. That's not going to help. Let's drop that. All right, let's grab this. And we'll drop that fungus thing. Now, if we can get another one of these and something yellow, we're in pretty good shape. That's not helpful. Wow. We got absolutely creamed. You can see I only earned 90 points with mine. Take a look at the other players' hands. Oh no, here we go. I earned 30. And Scorpio owned 145 with hers. So, hey, we're done. We hit let's eat. Now, I think that I have 2 prize wheel coins, which is how much you need to spin. We'll let Sage finish up here. I guess Sage has been saving hers up. That's fine. Sage, are you okay? I'm sorry, Sage. I'm gonna, you know, like, I know you're really excited about this. You're doing great, but I think this might be mine. Maybe. Ingredients prize bag. That's not very helpful. All right, so right click, open that thing. 5 milk. I gotta tell you, that's not fantastic. This is their premium store. I just wanted to see what today's promotions were. I mean, their holiday stuff, their Christmas stuff is on sale. Go figure. That's kind of lame. This is pretty cool, I suppose. The Buccaneer outfit is kind of neat. I own this one. And the Stately Sage is all right, but it's just not my style. All right. I already own both of those things. All right, we're done. We played Hot Pot. We looked at the furniture. I think maybe we go to Elderwood and do a little Oogapoo hunting. You know, while I'm thinking about it here, I always feel like I'm getting short on not cooking oil, vinegar. We'll just buy 5 bottles of vinegar. And then unless we like run across some of the people that that the professor is romancing in this, because it seems like everybody in this game is both polyamorous and polysexual, and I'm okay with that. We are going to Elderwood. Elderwood has a very different style than like Kilimo, which is where we were just now, and Bahari. It's just, well, it's just darker. But we are gonna go hunting. There we go. Matana Grove. Let's see if any of them are down there. You can see those like kind of black sort of wolf looking things. Those are Mujin, but that's not what we're hunting. We are looking for things that look, I mean, sort of like frogs. They look sort of like dinosaur frogs. Except they're big. They're not like little things like that. I don't know. Maybe, there we go. There's one. All right, so switch to the bow. Get some arrows ready and boom, that is it. A skin and 9 infected essence. That is not bad. Can I get this guy before he runs away? No! I think he jumped in the water. He did. You have a limited time to hit them while they're running around before they'll dive underwater and then they're gone. Got him. So one thing that a lot of people, myself included, are looking to do, ooh, let's get this. This is pallium right here, which used to be just the top ore, and it's not anymore. Right now, platinum is, but still, Palium is super useful. All right, where did that guy go? Did he run off? Did he dive in? Here we go. All right, let's get this guy. I think he got away. Got that one. All right. The scales there, like you see, I just got an Ogrepu scale. The scales are kind of valuable. Yeah, I think we may have gotten all of them. Let's go check out a different area. Did we get any? There we go. Infected essence. I mean, I'm not like actively trying to get infected essence right now, but eventually I'd like to get about, oh, maybe 6,000 or 7,000 of it. Let's try a glowworm in here. Mossy fins. I hate them. They're like such fighters. They're really tough to get, but they're really not worth much. Here we go. These rummage piles will have these artifacts. I'm searching for a bunch of them. I found most of the ones that I need. That's not one that I need. The good news is that you can actually trade them. And while we're here, we might actually see someone who's like, hey, I'm looking for X. I love this area. It's like so much gliding, and then there's these. And it's just fun to like do this kind of stuff. All right, so I see, here we go. Another rummage pile down here. There are 2 every day, and they appear in random areas. All right, that is a flotato, which I can always use. And nope, I don't need that one either. But now, one way a lot of people fight these, or hunt them rather, is they'll switch to these slowdown arrows, which will slow these guys down. But then you've got to switch arrows right now to like to iron arrows. Whew, that was tough. Those slowdown arrows do very little damage, so oh, that one ran off. You can see top left there, it's got like a bow and then it says 15. That's my hunting skill. And you can actually see all of my skills down here. Like fishing is 16, cooking is 14, gardening is 26. My weakest is furniture making at 8. And it's just hard to grind that. I'm kind of getting to where I have lots of stuff. So it might not be a bad idea to head back shortly. All right, what could we do here? So like this, I don't really want the planter. I want the, yeah, this little upside down thing. That is a fast travel point. And it'll cost me a little bit, but I can use it to that to get home much faster. There, it's actually right above that. All right, get a little health back, or a little stamina back, rather. And let's get out of here. Let's go home. We sell some of the stuff we have, store some of the stuff we have. See if anything we're sitting on or anything is going to need watering or is ready to be sold. Okay. So, Ogapu meat, we'll stick that here. Like, all of these things here are items, are these artifacts that we're all trying to collect. And you can see, like, I have 4 of this one, which I don't need anymore. But you can trade them with other people. So, all right, throw the flutato in here. We're going to sell that scale. We'll keep the fiber. We'll keep the wood. We'll keep the seed. We're selling that. We're gonna keep this. We'll keep the mushroom and the berries. We're gonna sell the skin. Keep this. Keep the pallium. Keep the rock. Keep this. We might actually put this in the kitchen. We can keep that too. That milk we got. All right, so let's throw some stuff in here. We'll sell that and sell this fish and sell all these skin. And I mean, I could look over here and see if there's anything else that I have that I want to sell. Like, am I hoarding anything? Do I have way too many of something that I don't really need? I probably do, but I'm, you know, like fruit, it's just so much better to make jam out of, or canned beans or whatever. Or pickled, you know, bok choy. It's so much better to do that than just sell the fruit. I've got a ton of Harvest Boost fertilizer and a Hydrate Pro fertilizer and a whole lot of Quality Up fertilizer. I should probably plant some more pumpkins. There's a pumpkin stew that's a really good recipe. This is a bunch of furniture here that, honestly, I don't really care for any of it. But I don't want to just throw it away. so I still have it. I'm just seeing if there's anything else we need to sell. I don't think that there is. We could sell a couple catfish, I suppose. The perch, I think we could definitely sell some of those. The scarlet koi, let's sell a couple of them. Those we use in a recipe that I really like, so I'm not going to sell those. Sell some of those. I think it's probably good. Probably sell this amber. The amethyst, like the star stones, which is what those are called, are really valuable. They're also really good as trade items, so I try not to sell them if I have them. Not trade, but as gift items, rather. That's what I meant to say. All right, I think that's good. We'll make 1,500. Speaking of gift items, another thing that I really like about this game is, like, these are people here who have requested these just out of the community. And I've got plenty of Palium bars. So, yeah, I had 68. Here you go. That person wants light bulbs. I don't think I'm going to help them with their light bulbs. I don't think I have 3 to give. How many do I have? Yeah, I have 8. Sorry, I'm not going to help. But I like that you get renown for it, and renown is a currency that you spend on a bunch of different stuff. Let's take a peek in here. Okay, the copper's done. The Palium bars are done. All of the fabric's done. And the planks are still going. Maybe I should make more, maybe we take like 40 of these, because it takes 10 to make glass panes. Yeah, we'll just have those go and make glass panes out of it. I like the effect when it's doing glass panes. I think that looks cool. All right, I want to go back to the kitchen. I'm not happy with the lighting in there. I have, you know, like little plushy things here, and they're all playing a board game, and the cat is watching them. I gotta tell you, I might spend a little too much time playing around with this kind of stuff. But I spend a great deal less than other folks. Okay, hey, let's put on different clothes. All right, I think no hat. Oh, that's kind of neat. No, we're not going to put on a hat right now. But where is... There we go. We'll put on the Veil Hunter set. I kind of like the Veil Hunter set. You can see these are ones that I don't own, but if I wanted to try them on, I sure could. I mean, that's just, you know, them just saying, hey, just in case you wanted to, you know, check that out. All right, I don't know which of these is are the Veil Hunter pants. Okay, or maybe I can just pick some others. Not those. Those look terrible. Not those either. Those are all right. Let's go with those. Oh, these are the Veil Hunter ones right here. Even better. I think those look fantastic. They're so cool. We're going to pick a different glider skin because I have the Veil Hunter glider. It looks awesome. It's so good. You know, do they have a Veil Hunter tool skin? Because if they do, I'd be very tempted. I mean, they have these shadowed ones, which are cool. They're not really what I was looking for. I don't think that they have a Veil Hunter one. Oh, they do. But it's just an axe and a bow? It's lame. That bow looks fantastic. That bow looks so good. This is way too much for just 2 tools, though. And that axe looks sort of, I don't know, kind of lame. I have one of these sets. Which set? I have the Nebula set. I think those look really cool. But I also like the Ashen Veil set. I think those look really good also. All right. That is enough playing around in the cash shop. I do need to get some iron today. And you know what? It actually might not be a bad idea to make some stuff here. Like I used a lot of fine arrows just then. Maybe we whip up another 100. Okay, and I think it might not be a bad idea to make some more repair kits. Maybe another 100 repair kits. And I'll show you what those do in a bit. Sadly, you don't get any like experience for building things like arrows or repair kits or whatever. And I think that's lame. But, oh, we walked right out of there without repairing our stuff. Okay, we go to this. Repair tools. I want to repair them all, and it's going to take 28 repair kits. If you let something get broken, it is a big pain in the ass. You do not want that to happen. Okay, yeah, these... I think I'm going to move them. As much as I really like the look of them... I pick up the... Oh, I did. Damn it. I picked up the prep station. There we go. Okay. Where are we going to put this refrigerator? Okay, what if we take this and move it like over here? And put this new refrigerator right there. How does that look? We could move this there so it's a little more centered, mirroring kind of where that one is. I think I have some other lights that are a little higher to the ceiling that aren't going to get in the way. And let's just put these. They're so cool looking. I really like the look of them, but they're just going to be a bother. There's that 1500. Maybe I was wrong. I thought I had little ceiling lights. In fact, I was almost certain that I did. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. Let's try that. I mean, what if we just put it like right there? I mean, that gives us light for the room, and it doesn't like get in the way. All right. I think we're good. It looks like we got mail. A little something is thanks for your continued patronage. All right. So Zeki has yet another little thing that he'll give you if you go shopping there, and we'll go and give it a shot. Look at that glider skin. Oh, it looks so cool. Here we go. All right, so for that coin that it gives me, I can get a lucky box. And I get 5 cottonseed for it, which isn't bad. I'm gonna throw this back in our inventory, and then I'm gonna go to Bahari Bay. When you first start the game, Bahari Bay and Kilima Village are really the only places you can go. You don't get access to Elderwood until a fair bit later. But there's a lot going on in Bahari and in Kilima. All right. Let's throw that in there, and I'll bet, yeah, it is indeed going to be harvesting. And look at all that. You know what? I should have grabbed that. Any of these ready? Nope. I should have grabbed those. I could have just dropped the cotton right here. All right. And we'll just stick all of this in here. And then we'll put this back in safe storage because we don't really need that anymore. Here we go. Okay, what else? I think I need to water these. Feel like I'm running out of water in my watering can. Did I get everything? I think I did. Yay! Look how much I had left down there. They're very, very little. Like down there where it's got my currently selected tool, that little blue line that kind of goes around it is the water. I did not have a whole lot left. There, we'll fill her back up. There we go. That's not going to be a problem in the future. I'm gonna wait, and actually, you know what I'm gonna do is kind of fill these up a little, because I probably won't. I won't, you know, take all of them out while I'm streaming here, but this way, next time I go, I'll be making a whole bunch of money. And here we'll throw. All right, how's this doing? That still has plenty of time to go. Same, same, same. And then that is just storage. All right. Done gardening. So I set up my little dining out area here. I have my maitre d'. You know, you walk through this tree arch here in the maitre d' C2, and so this is the project I'm working on now. I don't want to get too in detail with it because it's gonna take a little while. But it's gonna involve my plushies, these chairs, and this table. We were gonna go to Bahari. Let's do that. Eventually, you get to build one of these little stable, fast travel things at your house, which is a real game changer. I probably sound like I'm shilling pretty hard for this game. And I suppose in a way that I am. I really like it. I think Palia is fantastic. I really like the game. I really like the community. Let's see if we can't get this guy. I like the stuff to do. I like the quest lines, even though I've kind of finished most of the, well, I finished the MSQ, the main story, as it currently exists. What arrows do I have selected here? We're gonna let that one go. All right, that wasn't bad. There's just so much that I like about the game. Now that guy got away from me. And I think one of the coolest things about it, I'm kind of sorry that I can't show that off, is the like little community events. There we go. Like you'll get oftentimes like big Palia streamers. Is that iron? It's not. We'll have you know, they'll get like a dozen people from their chat room to all go hunting together, and I think that's really cool. I think it's really neat. Let's eat one of these burgers. Got him! Oh, from downtown! On the lower left there, you can see like people chatting, like they're actually calling out the locations of, you know, kind of rare things that you can pick up, rare forageable items. Like Heatroot is really rare. It's kind of hard to come by. Well, I don't know if I'd say it's really rare, but it's one of the more rare items. They're talking about Flow Tree, which used to be like the thing. They aren't quite as important anymore, and I have so many. But I mean, once upon a time, I mean, just hordes of people would go hunting for Flow Tree groves. So these here aren't ones that I killed. They're ones that I got a shot in and someone else killed. Probably this guy here. which is kind of cool. I love that about this game. It is all about like playing in community, and I really like that. Okay, I want iron, damn it. Briar daisy, that's not bad. So, rocks that have ore in them usually wind up looking, I mean, they look kind of like this. Ones that have iron will have big black chunks in them. Well, not black, but big dark gray chunks in them. But they always are kind of up against like large, you know, rock structures like this. And sometimes at the very top of them. There we go. This might be one. No, that's just a rock. That would get us some stone, but that's it. So she is over there catching bugs, which is pretty awesome. Bug catching is not like my favorite thing to do in this, but in groups, it's both really fun and it can be crazy profitable. All right, another daisy. Outstanding. There we go. Finally, some iron. And not very much, but some. Oh, 3. That's better than none, I suppose. I think this might be some. No. But I got my mining up to 13, which is not bad. Another one of these daisies over here. Goodness, there's just, I mean, some days you'll come out here and there's just iron all over the place. Some days, it's just kind of not here. There are devices you can make that'll kind of point you in the direction of iron. I don't have any made right now. They do kind of make going mining for iron or whatever a little easier. Think that that's just a rock. Yeah. This is fun. I think those are super fun. Got him. Ow. Oh, here we go. Four there, probably a couple here. I think there's another one up here. Ooh, and another one over there too. All right, it's good stuff. I don't know what that beeping is. I think it's because there's something that I could forage, like maybe it's up here. All right, well, there's that sweet leaf, which isn't bad. That's good for making desserts. Boy, there was tons of iron up here. All right, mushroom there. More sweet leaf. I don't know what that is. But it is an awesome view. Once a month, there's a week where the Maji Market is open, and they have different competitions. You can earn things like fireworks and different cosmetics and different furniture. It's really fun, but people get really wound up about it. I'm probably kind of myself included. See that guy teleport? I wish I had shot him. Well, I guess that one that teleported took off. Grab some more of this. I have a couple Palia streamers that I really like. One is named Mollpies, Mollpies, and she's just kind of a joyful bit of craziness. And then Cozy Eleanor, both of those people are pretty much Palia exclusively. But I really like their streams a lot. And I apologize that we've got ads running today. That is just Twitch being Twitch, I'm afraid. All right, let's chase that guy down. Eventually, he's gonna stop running. There. Woo. You can see why hunting with someone would be a lot easier. Especially since if you both get a shot in, you both get it. And if you're in a party, even if just one of you gets shots in, you both get whatever the loot is. I couldn't get out of there. I was trapped. Don't think this is an iron node. Nope. we're kind of moving towards the shore, which is a great place for doing things like foraging for shells and oysters. Early on in the game, there's a lot of money to be made here. There's also a lot of crabs which you can catch just the same way you catch bugs. I realize we haven't caught a bug yet, and I feel like we should do that. Huh. There we go. Okay, so we switch to that. You throw a little bomb on him. Sometimes it takes more than one. Here, let's switch to standard smoke bombs. We'll catch a couple.
Oh.
There. We'll say hi to that person. All right. I don't see any more bugs. No more crabs. Sometimes there's, yeah, there we go. There are spots to fish here too. We'll put on a regular a regular worm lure, not a mouse. In no way a mouse. So, oh, I missed him. I missed him. Oh, that was the first ad break so far tonight? All right. There we go. So I've got to keep the fish between those green brackets, and then when he jumps, stop reeling. Boom, bluefin tuna. A star one, too. Not bad. Let's catch another one. Now, you can fish from, like, any water, but if there's a little, like, pool of bubbles and stuff like this, odds on you'll catch star quality fish from them. And if you fish next to someone, you, depending on how long you fish near them, you get more experience next to someone else who's fishing. I think that person is going to be too far away for us to get experience from fishing near each other. We'll see. It'll put a little indicator in the upper left corner if we're getting a buff. An experience buff, that is. That looks like another one of those tuna. A marlin. I don't know if I've ever caught a marlin before. And fishing 17. And yeah, you can see in the upper left corner there, there's a little symbol. It looks like a person showing off a fish they caught. And I'm getting that bonus now to experience. And you can get that up to 5 times, and it lasts for a few minutes. And if you're just sitting there, you know, fishing with a group, you're just getting it constantly. Got him. Like, he had, I don't know. Like, you can plant those flowers, and that's fine, but I'm probably not going to. The purple ones are a little trickier. There we go. Spine shell crab. Yeah, they're a little trickier than just the regular orange ones. The thing I used to really like about this area when I was just getting started and I needed money is you could just come down here with a bunch of standard bombs, which are easy to make. They don't need any like really complex materials, and just catch a ton of crabs. And in volume, they're pretty good money. Like, you know, they're only 21 each, but they'll stack like up to 5, so that's 100. And then if you had a backpack that had like 3 lines and you filled it, I mean, you're making nearly 2,000 each trip. You probably don't have the fully upgraded backpack, you know, when you're first starting out. At least you probably don't. I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe somehow you have managed to grind that much cash early on. I don't know how. I certainly didn't. Nope. I don't think that that's iron. That's not. That might be over there. So that person right there, yeah, they got the loot also. And maybe she's got like a thing that she's following that'll help her find loot or find different ores. So maybe I'll follow her a bit. Not that one. She might be also destroying some of these because she's hoping that it will cause ones that have iron in them to spawn. I've heard that people do that. I don't know if there's any truth to that. Is this? No. Actually, it might be. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's get an idea of what the best way out of here is going to be. So that would take us to Elderwood, which isn't where we want to go. There we go. That is where we want to head. I'm hoping that I might be able to get a couple other folks that play this to join me and stream it more frequently. This actually goes right into the back of my my plot, which I think is pretty awesome. All right. First off, I'm carrying around. I don't want that, or this, or this, or that. I think that marlin might look cool as like a decoration. I wonder if you could put it like on the wall. But we're gonna sell these. We'll sell almost all of these. Occasionally those are good as gifts. What else do we got? We're keeping this. Sell those. Keeping. Absolutely keeping. Keeping these mushrooms. We're gonna sell those. Keep that. We will sell this. We'll keep the hide and the meat, and we'll sell the weed. All right, nearly 1,000 just from stuff. I mean, nothing super fancy, just stuff. Now we can go in here. We got all of these iron. Let's throw. Did I get a little too? Let's get like 20 of these in. And then we'll throw the rest in here. Okay. Throw this in, get it processed into leather. I probably don't need 169 leather. I probably should think about selling that. You know what? How many? It's 2 glass to make a bulb. Let's go ahead and use 10 of these and make 5 bulbs. And then this is still churning out these, but it's almost done. Maybe while we're here, we'll do a quick repair. And I think we have time for another game of Hot Pot before I wrap up. Yeah, but if you're watching either live with us now or on a VOD on Twitch or over on the Spiritcaller Studios YouTube channel, and you want to play sometime, please hit me up. You can join our Discord and holler at me there, or friend me on in Palia. I'm, as you can see in the upper left corner, Prof Spiritcaller. Because somebody else had just Spiritcaller. So, I mean, I had to go with something else. There we go. So there's just 2 of us here. The game will start when there are 4, and then if we don't get 4, it'll put AI in. All right. I don't have a great starter. Yeah, I don't, that's not gonna help me. I do have some options here with the pasta one with the brown. Same with the green. So you can see in the lower left corner, somebody's like, oh, hey, how about Spam Pot? Which is not at all what I'm interested in. All right. I mean, we could grab that. Maybe we drop the, we haven't seen any of these, so let's drop the fish. Awesome. If nobody takes this one, and no one did, we will take that, we'll drop that, and we have a set. These kind of sets right here, where it's like 3 of a kind, are more desirable, at least in terms of scoring, than like just 3 different green ones. I think I'm gonna discard that. And hopefully I won't live to regret it. I think I'm gonna live to regret it. We haven't seen anybody discarding green, which isn't great. Let's grab this. And we'll drop a green. And I don't really want any of those. Yeah, put that back in. I played a lot of Rummy when I was a little kid. I played it with my my grandmother a lot. So this game kind of speaks to me on that level. There we go. We take this one. We drop that. Bam, we've got 2 sets. All right, this is not the fungus that we want. The one we want, we've never seen anybody discard, which is unnerving. So we could grab this one and hope we get it. I think I'm gonna do it. We'll take that, we'll discard this. And now we just want another one of those orange mushrooms. Damn. Somebody just discarded that. Oh, but someone else picked it up before I'd had a chance. All right. Nope, that's not what we want. Let's pass that back. Oh, I just need one of these. Not seeing any of them. Not seeing very many of the purple ones any. Like the purple suit cards at all. Boy, this is like the 3rd one of these I've had in a row. And that one's on the board? Nobody wants these. Somebody else got it. But we did make 210 coins off it. That's not bad. Let's take a look at the hands. So she only had 60. I had 45, or that person had 45. That person had 45, and I had 60. So I tied up with the person who actually won. All right, let's eat, and it's done. Almost always there's someone fishing here. I'm really surprised. All right, last thing we're gonna look at for today. This is the tower. And it is, well, a lot of people really enjoy it, and they're very good at it, and I'm not one of them. So that clock up there is timing how long it's going to take me to get through it. I've never gotten anywhere near through it. Oh, that was close. I thought I was falling. This is the farthest I've gotten. All right. I think I have to go this way. Or no, I could go that way. That was close. All right. Oh boy, that was mighty close. So normally, or well, I don't want to say normally, but people who are speed running this, I mean by like a minute 30, they are way ahead of where I am. Oh, damn it. That's the tower. And I mean, that's scratching the surface. I mean, if I could get through it and be done inside an hour, I'd be thrilled. That said, there are people who run this and finish it in 6 or 7 minutes. And that's not me. Not even close. So, get out of the tower by going back here, and you're back in the black market. You know what we haven't done is taking a look at the furniture on sale in the black market today. So, another partition. That little gyroscope thing is cool. I like that bathtub. Yeah, none of those. I don't really care for any of those. I sort of like that village painting. I don't think I'm gonna get it, and I don't know that I want to spend money on it. Let's go take a look at the other furniture store while we're here. All right, so this is Tish's furniture store. A lot of this stuff you can get recipes for yourself and make them. That wreath is kind of nice. Well, that wall cabinet is cool. Like that sign I know how to make. I like that bottle. And that ranch house bed, I think I can make that too. They change what is in here like I think it's every day, every game day. All right, well, we'll zip back to my house here, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up. If you hung out with me today, well, I got to have fun playing Palia. Thank you so much. That was awfully nice of you. I really appreciate it. If you're watching this over on the Spiritcaller Studios YouTube channel, I'm probably gonna do more of this. And if you would like to play, well, if you would like to play with me, hey, friend me in Palia and we will play. Love to. I'm always looking for more people to hunt with or fish with or whatever. But that's it. I'm gonna go and get my dinner. You guys enjoy yourself. Take care of yourself on your Friday, and I will see you Saturday for the Book of John at 12 noon Pacific, 3 on the East Coast. So long, everybody.